Okay, yeah, it's a big knife, isn't it? It is the Viking Midgards Messer Viking version 2, version 2. So this was on pre-order back in October of 22, and they're out. They're out. So I thought I'd throw this up on my channel because it's crazy. It's completely berserk. Hold on. You know what? That's one thing I wasn't thinking about. Let's kick this up. We gotta give ourselves some space. Oh, there's my little Utgard Mini. Utgard Mini in its glow-in-the-dark little 3D printed, belt sheath. Is that crazy? Okay. That is pretty bizarre. And actually, I was flicking this, finger flicking it. And we have a size differential here. There's a little bit of a differential there. So, Midgards, anywhere from this size to this size. And all sizes in between, by the way. And also, hold on, check this out. Yes, Berserker, hold on. Rip this pouch open because it's a Velcro thing, isn't it? It's Velcroized. And now who's the boss? Who is the boss? Oh, baby. What is this? Is this a gun? Is this a pistol? Wow. That is, I always love that. It does, though. It just strikes you that way when you get it out of the box and stuff. But, ooh, baby. Yeah, that's a dog. That's a dog. These two, these are big knives. Pocket sword, hell yeah. Lots of texturing, oh baby. Okay, let's put you over here. Behave yourself. Now, the Viking is a hell of a knife in its own right. It's over the D-temp ball there. It's dropping. I think a lot of people really like this overall design. Oh, and there you go. Hofmeister. So Dirk Hofmeister, he's got his signature on the back spacer. Normally, the folding knives that Midgards does are OEM'd out. The fixed blades are done in-house in Germany. Okay, and then the USA website, I'll give you the link to that and the German website, depending on where in the world you are. But if you're in the USA, use the USA website link. Also note that White Mountain Knives carries Midgards. Okay, so you could take a look there. You could, use your 10% discount code, LTK, and because I had seen one of these on their site. So at whatever it was, $375 or whatever it was like a $30 off deal then at that point, right? If you're, I can't remember exactly what it was. Was this $3 1/4, $2.9? I can't remember. But yes, this is big old dog. And no, this is not like bearings like the Berserker. This is more on washers, and I'm just not giving it enough. Oh, and Rotolock, by the way. So this will work when you don't want it to. There it goes. Now it's dropping. But see, I'm kicking it open, and then I'm spinning this thing forward. And if you do that, see, it's not going to disengage. It's not going to disengage. There's your lockup, which looks kind of light for this thing, but this is not going to let it unlock when it's like this. You got to spin it back here. And I believe the first version didn't have the roto lock, so that's the big difference here. Ooh, that pocket clip, yeah, that's going to stay in place, I'm sure. I put it in my pocket a couple of times when it was colder weather and I had some, like, my, big heavy pants on, like cargo pants. But, you're going to have to tighten your belt when you got this in your pocket. It's a little on the heavy side. Just a little bit. What do you think? 344 grams. Whoa, baby. Are we going to kick? One more. Yeah, 12 ounces. 12 ounces. Yeah, that's a bunch. Berserker. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, it's lightweight gent carry. It's only 10.3 ounces. Yeah, that's nothing. But this one, whew, this one is a heavy-duty dog. It really is. I wonder what's that blade stock on this thing anyhow? That looks pretty healthy right there, doesn't it? Okay, hold on. Ooh, 1/4 inch. Yeah, about 6 millimeter. Yep. Okay. 15 millimeter at about 6/10. So 6/10, pretty good wide glide there, but you got, yeah, CPM D2, which is the same as the Berserker is. And the Berserker was made by Concept, OEM by Concept Knives. I don't know if this was OEM to Concept or who was the maker on that. Okay, kick down. I don't trust you, but I like you. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, this is but you could wrist flick it too. It's not a flipper tab thing going on here. But, whoo, that's a monster. And what do we got? Okay. And so when we come back the other way, it's on this one. Okay, open pin, shut pin. Okay. That's good. Oh, and then here we go. Yeah, I'm not in love with roto locks myself, and then I'm tending to spin them, and I took my thing to see if I could tighten this down, but this will screw all the way to where it won't screw in anymore, and it keeps this because it's intended to keep this to where this will turn, right? The problem is it's turning unintentionally because I'm opening it up, but when I fidget with this, somehow I am kicking this thing forward and then it won't let me disengage. So how can I cut my fingers off if you won't let me close it? There you go. Yes. Woo. But it's comfortable. And you know what? These corners are beautifully rounded. There's plenty of texturing on here, this frag pattern. I mean, this is definitely a badass looking knife, right? I mean, this is in what you would think a Viking tradition would be. You know, this is definitely an experience of different textures and looks that look badass, I guess it's the word, isn't it? Definitely very tactical, very intimidating in so many ways. But, you know, it's centered up. It's, bam. Whew. That's all that and more. Will it cut anything? I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid. Come here. Give me this. Oh, wow. You wouldn't think so. You'd think this thing would be more like a hatchet, right? I mean, this thing, yes. I mean, I always go, yeah, don't be batoning it through a piece of wood or anything. Well, I don't know. This one, you might be able to do that just fine. Yeah, you just don't want to distort, your stop or anything. But wow, I mean, talk about a big old heavy blade. That is a monster. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's probably not something you're going to grab and go all the time with. It's going to be one of those, look at me, I'm crazy carries, and so that's okay. I mean, hey, we all got to have something like that. Zipper pouch. I mean, the zipper pouch is that enough? Is that enough? That's like 3-4 zipper pouches all put together in one. It's crazy, right? But that's what I like about some of the Midgard stuff. And some of the Midgard knives are small and very toteable and all that kind of stuff. And then, but they're not afraid of going big, you know. So you got this, you know, Velcro patch on the front, okay? And you know what? They actually have the program, software program, if you have a 3D printer where you can 3D print your sheath or whatever, that kind of thing. And they even 3D print scales for some of their fixed blade knives, etc. So, I mean, you can get those programs. They were saying they're right on their website. So, yeah, I have the Sigurd Tactical. I don't have this. That's wild. And I've had the Beowulf. I've had the Rescue Axe. I had it just a week ago. And then, yeah, I got the Utgard Mini, not that one. But so, yeah, this is the paperwork you get with, you know, with the knife. And this pouch is ginormous. It really is. And this one came in DHL from Germany, right? But this was the pre-order Viking V2. And where is that paperwork? Right here. So, Midgards-USA.com. So I'll give you the link to that. But, oh, I guess I should have accepted the cookies. They're $2.99, okay? The V2. And under weight, it says, don't ask. Big version, little version, right? So you can get the little. See, didn't I not say that earlier? Yikes. Because, yes, there is a small version. It's only 20 pounds instead of 80 pounds. So it's very carryable. I don't know what the little one weighs, but it's definitely it's a lot smaller than this, and obviously a lot lighter. But see, here's your stats on this. Roto lock. Also, like the Beowulf, it will have the roto lock to secure the blade, which, you know, I can skip the roto lock myself, but I do see a reason, and now I got to kick it back here. I do see a reason for having it, because this is a big, heavy blade, and there's probably maybe more people that prefer having it than don't. But no, I'm not. No, because I'm not going to put it in a fixed position necessarily like this. Although it is nice and secure that way if you are using it for some heavy work. You know, and it's not that terribly expensive. So really, could you? Because there's a... Oh, let me kick this. I got to kick this open again. Okay. Because, you know, it's under $300 technically, right? So there's a lot of knives out there that are, hell, they're at $500 too, you know? So this is starting to look pretty attractive. Although, you know, I'm sure I'll hear the CPMD too. Come on. But you want something that's tough. You want something that's tough and that's sharpenable. So, yeah. I mean, what? I don't think a super steel would be appropriate on a knife like this, to tell you the truth, because then you got to get the diamond stones out and go and go and go. So it should be something you could field sharpen. So there could be some other choices as well, maybe 154 cm or that kind of thing. But this is CPMD too, so wow, that is something. Yeah, ergos are easy breezy, lots of room for your hand, comfortable all the way through, reverse grip, very comfortable. And, you know, you got the fuller. Thank God you got the fuller, right? Because that's what I'm using to flick. you know, and you can do it. You can do it, not a problem. Just like that. Use a little bit of wrist to kind of propel, get this, you know, going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And let me roll you back. See, it keeps rolling forward on me. Okay? Just like that. I don't know about doing the pattern on the back. I think I would have liked doing that, but then you've got to make a flat spot for where this lands, okay? So you can't put pattern underneath the pocket clip here because you're going to rip up your pants. So you decide on that. They decided not to, and that may have been a smart move. But that's a great looking design, and it's vicious, rugged looking knife. We've got two with a synthetic in here, in between. That's what we got on each side, huh? Wow, okay. So that's interesting setup. Okay, I thought it was just going to be one washer on each side, but no, they're thinner washers and they're sandwiching a synthetic right there. So yeah, this is our setup. I mean, this is a number 10, okay? And it's not a captured pivot, so, but you've got, you know, an entryway on the front and the back, so I had to stabilize it on one side, break it loose on the other. It wasn't difficult to break loose, so it wasn't really locked down too awful god bad. And then, yeah, then the rest of it looks pretty straightforward, actually. And there's your roto lock right there on the lock bar side. Okay. Okay. Oh, baby. Yeah. Got done putting it back together and woo! Now it is guillotine-ish. It's still centered. No, I got no play. Woo! Yeah, it don't need bearings, folks. Definitely don't need bearings. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, baby. Whoa. She drops now. She definitely drops now. I think I could live without the roto lock, but, you know, that's just a personal preference. That is that's a big knife, but it's not as big as a Berserker. How insane are these two knives? And then got the Utgard Mini, which you can just kick open like that. It's insane. Okay. Done playing. Take care, my friends. And you know what we do around here. We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.